world-class status. That doesn't take the fact that there are some players with world-class potentials already who are playing far better than some of their peers. But we can take a lot of pride in the fact that we can see genuine under 18 and under 19 athletes, volleyballers, coming to play a championship from where we can now trace back their the startup years, next 10 years, and say, oh, a particular player played in 2021 in Abuja, and I'm not surprised to see what he's doing right now because it's always been in him. It is a perfect foundation for the future.
Absolutely, the perfect foundation for the future. Spurs, watch out for everyone. The next 5, 6, 7, 10 years perhaps, we could have some of these names become big enough to be also looking back to what they'll be able to amass here, especially in this championship. And that point goes away to Morocco as they now make it 20-10. 5 away from the second set. Gambia 15 shot from their third set. Shot from their victory actually. They have the lead. 2-1 it's going on. Big retaliation there from Abdullah. He saw the ball loose and he took advantage of it. Just spiked it in a fantastic fashion. Giving the Gambia no chance.
Oh, this looks all but done for the Gambia because it any way they're going to come back into this one because it's quite huge. I mean, we are playing against a side that's got much depth on its bench, and of course you're having to rotate your players. Remember, they don't really have the experience. They're teenagers, so you'd expect that one should drop, and of course that's where the Moroccans will really come in with the strength and also possibly nick it.
Well, surely we are here. Perhaps there's going to be another set. Or this could be just the last. If it becomes the last, then the Gambians will pull a surprise and miracle. But they are beginning to gap that one through. They have now the last 2 points. It used to be 21-10, but now it's 21-12. The Gambians seem to flip the numbers of the score. Well, I 1-2 for them, 2-1 for Morocco. And a timeout now. Only 4 points away from Morocco's second set. But Gambia have 13 to chase to. Should they make it their victory tonight? Make that one happen, there will be no other set. But if it doesn't, then we be a fifth. Abuja, Nigeria, the most populous black nation of the world, a giant of Africa. And this is an African championship. 18 goals, 19 points, African Nations Volleyball Championship. The third match here we're experiencing, the fourth set it is. The Gambia winning twice, the first and the third, and Morocco won the second. It seems like they quite share the significance of the numbers. The set, while the Moroccans are taking the even set, this one is looking almost in their cover. 21-13, just like they won the very first one. It was 27-25, that second set.
Well, it's looking one-sided. It's 21-13. The Gambia is trying to do everything possible to crawl back into this one. And of course, the Moroccans not giving them any chance. Now the Moroccans have raised to 22 already. And, I just feel sorry for the Gambians because they don't really have much to call on their bench, and it's really affecting their game. Now we're seeing the Moroccans not experienced, like talked early about in the first set, is beginning to come to play. You can see why they're regarded as the favorites now. They came with a full squad, unlike the Gambia. They came in ahead of time to settle into the country. Yes, they had a slow start, which is not unusual for teams in a championship of this magnitude, and gradually now they're crawling into the game in full control.
It is now only 3 points for Morocco to get their second set. They are beginning to be the even team by the set they've won. But there it is. Gambia. I don't know if that's the odd one that is the right context, but the odd one meaning the winner, the odd sets, the first and the third. 14-22, a lead of 8 for for Morocco. It's going to be a serve now from Gambia. They're chasing this setup. They seem to be the favorites of the fans. I mean, the spectatorship here have actually gone haywire on their behalf. But Morocco are fighting for their lives here. Now for the Gambia. 10 away from the victory. 3 for Morocco. Oh, the serve seemed to be paying off for the Gambia here. It will be a big start for Willis and a block even bigger. That was really something to behold. Something spectacular and special at the same time for the Gambia. They are really getting closer with their opponent. And a difference of 8 now made 6. But they still trail. And a big one. Just drops that one in the middle. Oh. Weak arms there. Leaving the liberal away. I mean, he's the only liberal here, Cesar Omar. I mean, you know, when it comes to being the only liberal on your team, it places a whole lot of... But then Cesar Omar, it seems to have been living up to that.
Yeah, he seems to be living up to it. But again, you consider the fact that he's not really had enough time to rest. So it's like playing almost every minute of the game. And surely, man, he's not running on diesel or petrol. He's running on blood and even strength. And of course, expect the human factor to really take toll on him. But again, don't take anything away from the Moroccans. The way they're defending very well. You look at the way you look at the way Ammar El Mahdi, jersey number 1, is playing at the moment. You look at the way also El Bunari, Youssef, number 10 for Morocco, is setting very well. You just have to give credit to them. They are a household name when it comes to volleyball in Africa, regardless of hitting the ground running that we saw by Gambia. You will still, somewhere inside of you, want to believe that Morocco would always be the favorites to get this one. Yes, initial scare from the Gambia, but remember, led comfortably at some points. They were looking like they were going to kill off the game in the next few minutes, but the Gambia crawled back again. Now we have a 5 points difference. It's not what the Moroccans, it's not what the Gambians cannot catch up with, and it's not what the Moroccans cannot afford, cannot protect. But at 23-18, you just want to believe that this game, this set should be laid to rest, and let's go for the grand finale in the 5th set.
Well, surely it used to be 22-14, a difference of 8 in the possession of Morocco. But now in the last 5 sets, they've only won once, and that takes them to 23-18. 18 for Gambia. The Gambia winning 4 of those 5 sets, and that call could be big for them. I mean, it is. 19 now for the Gambia. They're coming back into this one. It could be miraculous. It could be magical. It could be mind-blowing. But what it is, only 2 points away for 2 sets. And oh, they are close to it. And that one is out. The Moroccans feel there was a touch to the ball. Then the Gambia says, oh, it was out. We got the point. It's now 20 for us. Only 3 points shy of winning a 3rd set to crown in a day. What a game so far, Ayo.
What a crazy game we're seeing here. When you just want to feel that the Gambians are caving in, that's when they come in with something different, something magnificent. And for the Moroccans, they've been very unlucky with most of their spikes that we've seen in the last 5 serves. But again, that's a brilliant one again. Of course, it counts for them now. They move up to 24. They just look like they're going to round off this anytime soon.
Well, just one perfect serve. Should it be a winner? Should it be an ace? Is enough to give them the 2nd set here. The team in red and green. Morocco with a serve here. And it is a Keras Hamza. And it serves all right. The Gambia with a spike. And game. Morocco have won this one 25-20. This game has turned around itself.
Well, I said it earlier. We're going to get to a stage in this match when fatigue will set in for the Gambia, and of course Morocco would capitalize on that, and we saw them really do that effectively in the fourth set. Now the momentum is on the Moroccans. This is a decisive set, win or bust, and they know what it means for them, and surely they'll be going for the kill. Remember, the Gambia don't really have enough to call on when it comes to the bench, and then Morocco still have the luxury of some players who they can really bring in to make things work. Take it or leave it, the Gambians have given a good account of themselves, and of course the Moroccans are also justifying the reason why they are considered as one of the favorites. But it will be really interesting to see how the fifth set would go.
Well, let me bring to you, just in case. On volleyball, the fifth set is just going to be to the point of 15. Well, every set, should it be first to fourth, always 25, but the fifth being 15, because we already have tired legs and weak arms. So we expect that play out here, or perhaps the Gambia will hold their strength together and see this one through. It is the end of the fourth set. My name is Sean Pablo, in here with Iron Mackin. Do stay here with us. It's a volley experience.
Tomorrow matches will resume here by 3 p.m. 3 p.m. matches will resume here. Cameroon will be playing Morocco. Second match of the day. And of course, the third match for tomorrow, Cameroon versus Ghana. So, I will begin at 3 p.m. For tomorrow, be here by 2 o'clock.
And 1 from the girls category, 2 from the boys category, starting with Morocco, play tomorrow against Cameroon. It will be a big one for Cameroon as they will look forward to getting their first win of the championship. But Morocco, here they are in this very opener, a 2-2 draw. It is still. Well, after that particular game, which will kick off for 3 p.m., we're going to have the other one, and that one will be between Nigeria and the rampaging discovery of the tournament, the Gambia. It's going to be a cracker, I promise you that. A little bit of some delay for the girls' game to take place. It's going to be a game between Cameroon. They already had a win today, 3-0 cruising against Nigeria, and then we'll score against Ghana. That one will see off for their round games. Talking about Cameroon on 18 goals. But therefore, Ghana, it will be their opener, as Nigeria will look forward to the opener for the final fixture for them in the group stages when they play against Ghana. But tomorrow, here we have it for you, 3 p.m. against Cameroon. Morocco will be present.
Thank you very much. We are into the fourth and final set. The third aspect of the match between
Welcome back to the fifth and final set. Welcome back to the cracker of the land. Welcome back to the game between the Gambia and Morocco. 2 for Gambia, 2 as well for Morocco. And at the 6th moment, this is where we're going to draw the curtain for the day. But 15th mark of point will do the separation. I'm here in the commentaries. My name is Sean Pablo. Right here with me, of course, is Ayo Makinde. Ayo, it has been what a time for you.
What a time, what a way, what a scoreline. 2-all after the first 4 sets. And we've entered into the decisive one now. And you can see the way the Moroccans are just, if you look closer to the eyes, you will see that element of belief that they're just going to nick this one. While you can see fatigue, a bit of fatigue on the part of the Gambians. You can see the way they're bending, squatting and panting. And of course, the Moroccans have just started again now by taking the first point of the
first point of the last set, and they also won that particular set. Is he going to be seeing them win this one as well? 15 points is the mark, but they already have one now, so 14 is what they chase for. And the second is in the kitty from Morocco. 2-0, 5th set. The Gambia now will have to calm their nerves. And they trail here by 2. They are becoming the discovery of the tournament. Unanticipated. But that one is a cheap giveaway to the Gambia as they get their first point of the set. Another one, but a touch from the tip of the finger of Colin Sheikh, just number 6, giving away that point to Morocco. And now Morocco are now getting the backing of the spectators. But Yusuf making that costly error, smashing the ball against his own net. And they still lead here as 3-2 is Morocco. These Gambians are hopeful, and they get another point to make it a parity of 3. We are now back as we started. Three Gambia, 3 Morocco, 15 they will get to. A good block there. Oh, big win. It used to be 3-1 in favor of Morocco, but now when you check the scoreboard, you would be surprised to see that the Gambia have gotten the lead 4-3. Ayo, this game, it doesn't really stop the excitement, especially with the surprises.
Yes. Since the first serve of the game. It's 4-all at the moment right now. The Gambians are just finding a way to extract that energy from their reserve. Naturally, you expect them by now to, to have faded off, considering the fact that their players have they've played more. But they seem not to be giving up. They know this is, if they can endure the first 4 sets, they can go all the way in this 5th set. But will Morocco allow that? Big question mark. Will Gambia cave in at the most crucial point? It's another big question mark. And now the Gambians have suddenly taken the lead.
Yes, sir, they have the lead again. They had it before, threw it away, but got it back with a serve as well. An advantage to make it even 6. A good serve. Oh, big hit. Big hit there coming from Zab Mohammed Reda. Morocco really back at 5 with Gambia. Any team with a gap of 2, then we are up for the night. Morocco now get the lead back. 6-5. This game really changes around its colors. Sometimes it goes red and green, other times it goes blue and white. Oh, big one! Done for Olma. Six points apiece. 6 points Gambia. 6 points Morocco. Already we have tired legs and weak arms, but the Gambians here, irrespective of the shortage in their lineup, they have the lead. The substitution here for Morocco. Zabit Mohamed Reda goes out for Hagnat Yanis Alexander. Is that man who plays from the back row, and he will be required to hit with the sets and the spikes. The trail here by one. Thank you, Dodu Jata. He says on YouTube, the commentators are something else. Well, thank you. I am Makinde smoking today, and I'm so on fire. So you just let the whole atmosphere burn.
I mean, we've been treated to the best of volleyball by these teenagers, and I mean, no one really saw this coming. The odds were all in the favor of the Moroccans, the bookmakers' favorites. Nobody saw this from the octopus that it's going to go all the way to the fifth. And it shows the true character of these two teams. And of course, what we saw between Nigeria and Cameroon. For the second, the men's match go all the way to the fifth set. And we can only enjoy the best. Barring COVID-19 and of course the challenges, if we had a full house, you can imagine how many of these types of performances we would have seen over the next few days. But we still have to take consolation in the fact that the teams that were able to make it, they've not disappointed in any way.
Of course, and also the organizers here haven't disappointed as well. Kudos to the Nigeria Volleyball Federation under the leadership of President Engineer Musa Nimrod. Really, his team are doing spectacular, great work here. And of course, we'd like to say kudos as well to Confederation of African Volleyball, TAVB. They also have put in the maximum support required to make sure that this championship becomes a success, an extension with the International Volleyball. I'm talking about the Federation of International Volleyball. They also far away putting in support as well. I mean, the volleyball family globally, and we are all here celebrating the fiesta of a formidable volley. What else and where else would you rather be? 7 to the Gambia, 9 to Morocco. Morocco can now really look to extending their leadership. It could be a hell of a night for them. They lost the first set, lost the third, winning the second and the fourth, and this is the fifth. They lead by 3. Experience is beginning to pay off for them now. How about depth? An 8 point to the Gambia, 10 to Morocco. Whose game will it be? Whose opener will it be? It's only left to be seen in the match. Spikes it away from play. Yusuf giving away that point to the Gambia as they continue their resurrection, and they only a drift of 1 point now. 9-10 the Gambia. The throw here, big one from Abdallah. Oh my, we love this game.
These Gambians are something else. I mean, when you just feel they want to cave in, the muscles contract again, and then they're back in the game. I mean, at 10-all, the fifth set, you can't just write them off. Earlier in the third set, I said regardless of the outcome of this match, the Gambians can always be proud of themselves and what they've been able to do. We're going into a photo finish. That's what we're most likely going to see in this fifth and final set. And whichever team that would win this particular encounter, it's because it's going to be a deserving victory.
Absolutely. Both teams already made 2 sets. And of course, to play extra 2 tells you they worked so hard for it. It could have been a 3-0 victory for any of them, but instead, it's a parity of 2 for the sets and a parity of 11 for the points. Nothing whatsoever separating them. Bumps it in play, and a spike from Abdallah, and that's a big one. And by 2 out now, it gets even much more interesting. The timeout here. Well, we never saw this coming. Just like we didn't see the Nigeria's game coming last night, when they went all the way from 2 sets down to win 3-2. Does it look like this one will be for Morocco with a lead of 2 points in this 5th set?
A lead of 2 points. A victory that could be sealed off with another 2 points. But these Gambians, you can't just trust their ability. And of course, you cannot doubt their ability.
Absolutely. It's a no doubt 25-15. They won the first set. Last night of 10 points. Made a story elaborate enough. But it's turned here by 2 against 13. And Morocco serves all right. And that space come through. Still in play from Abdallah. And a chance come from Yusuf. Very much alive. Morocco spike, but against their own net.
Luck that will carry the day.
Well, they always say that champions are always lucky. Who will it be tonight? Who will be lucky enough for Morocco? They only need 2 points to seal it off. But those 3 will have to be uninterrupted. Morocco will have that advantage. But the Gambia here, you won't take anything away from them. And that one becomes advantageous to Morocco. It is now or never with the set and the game point for Morocco. 14-12. This could be unbelievable for the team in red and green. They actually have been training for the most part of this game. But here they come. This one could happen for them now. But the Gambia gets it and calms my nerves.
The Gambians are hanging on at the moment. They're hanging on for their lives. Remember, they still trail by a point, and they cannot just afford any mistake at this moment.
Any mistake here will give away the game to Morocco, but the Moroccans don't even want to give the game to themselves. So it's now 14 apiece. We are going to be anticipated. Are you ready?
Well, I think at this point, I'm forced to close my eyes, but I can do that. I really need to see which side would really get the goosebumps off me.
Yes, and there it is. The Gambians with the advantage. What a night, ladies and gentlemen, in the Federal Capital Territory. And here they have won the third set to make it their opening victory in the championship. 16-12 and about a 16-14. This is unbelievable.
Pablo, if you want to win a tournament, you need performances like this. the Gambians have shown us today that whether you have a full squad or not, whether you're coached by a man or a woman, whether you came in few hours to the kickoff of any tournament, then if you have the determination and the zeal and you take your chances, you can get the victory. It's a deserving victory for the Gambians. The streets of Banjul will be bubbling at the moment for what these teenagers have been able to do. It's congratulations to the Gambia and of course the Moroccans. Possibly they underrated the Gambians and they were in for a huge shock for themselves. Let's see, it's going to be a big cracker. Gambia against Nigeria. Many will want to see that. Let's will do when they meet themselves.
And of course, our losing teams are Morocco against Cameroon. That game is going to come to you live right there on YouTube, Kenny Land TV, and as well as Facebook page, Nigeria Volleyball Federation. There's
It's been a wonderful experience today. We can always look forward to another one. The championship is actually lovely here in Nigeria's very beautiful federal capital territory, Abuja.
And from here, let's say good night. God bless. Don't join us tomorrow. My name is Sean Pablo. We'll see you next time.
Happy and